Hey guys, Ecotech here. When you think about large format printers, you don't usually picture something sleek, modern, and practical enough to fit in a workspace without looking like some oversized industrial machine. But the HP DesignJet T630 large format 36-inch plotter printer is kind of flipping that expectation by giving architects, engineers, designers, and construction professionals a tool that's not only highly capable but also really streamlined in execution. And when I spent some time going through what it offers, it became pretty clear that this is not just another oversized printer. This is HP's answer to simplifying high-precision printing while still keeping it accessible for small offices or studios where space, accuracy, and workflow integration matter just as much as raw printing capability. So, at its core, the DesignJet T630 is all about scale and precision. Because you're looking at a device that can handle up to 36-inch wide media rolls, meaning full-size technical line drawings, architectural blueprints, GIS maps, posters, renders, and even sewing patterns. But it's also versatile enough to drop down to 13 by 19-inch sheets thanks to the included automatic sheet feeder, which is huge because it lets you switch between big roll-fed projects and more compact, sheet-fed jobs without having to constantly reload or reconfigure. And that kind of seamless switching is something professionals will appreciate because in an environment where deadlines are tight and precision is non-negotiable, every second saved is valuable. And speaking of handling, HP has clearly thought through the workflow here, giving you a roll feed, a sheet feed, an automatic sheet/roll switch, a media bin, and even an automatic horizontal cutter that trims your output cleanly without you having to manually cut it down. So whether you're printing one oversized map or a series of technical CAD files, the printer takes care of not just the printing but also the finishing, making it feel more like a production tool than just a printer. But it's not just about size and paper handling, the print quality is really what sets this apart. Because the T630 pushes out prints at up to 2400 by 1200 p, which means crisp, sharp text and precise line quality, something that's absolutely essential for technical drawings where a faint line or slightly blurred annotation could cause confusion. And when you combine that resolution with HP's genuine 712 and 713 ink cartridges in cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, you're getting not just accuracy but also longevity. Because the OEM cartridges are optimized for consistent results and longer printer health, which is something third-party inks can't always guarantee. Now, this printer isn't built for speed demons. At around 2 pages per minute in both color and black and white, it's not cranking out high-volume pages like a laser office printer would. But that's really not the point here. The point is accuracy at scale, and for the people who will be using it, architects needing blueprint accuracy, engineers printing schematics, or designers creating poster-sized renders. The quality-to-speed balance makes sense. What's cool, though, is how HP has integrated the software side of things. Because the included HP Click software is probably one of the most underrated features of this package, simplifying printing in a way that eliminates so much wasted time and paper. So instead of fighting with print drivers or complicated setups, you're literally dragging and dropping PDFs, JPEGs, DIFs, PNGs, HPGL/2, or DWF files, and the software checks them for errors, auto-nests them to save media, and allows you to predefine settings so you can just set it and forget it for recurring job types, which, in practice, means fewer mistakes, less wasted ink, and less wasted roll paper. And when you're dealing with expensive media at this scale, those savings add up fast. And then there's connectivity, which in 2025 should be a given but is still worth calling out here because HP doesn't cut corners, giving you gigabit Ethernet for wired networks, USB 2.0 for direct connections, and Wi-Fi 802.11b/g/n for wireless setups. And that flexibility means you can run it in basically any office or studio environment whether you're tethered to a CAD workstation or sending files directly from a laptop across the room. And if you're in a more mobile workflow, the compatibility with Android, iOS, Windows, Mac OS, and even Chrome OS makes it accessible from pretty much any device, including AirPrint for Apple users, which is a nice touch. The control side is also simple and intuitive, with an LCD touchscreen that doesn't try to overwhelm you with endless menus but instead gives you clean, functional access to settings, job tracking, and adjustments, so you're not standing there wasting time poking through buttons like it's the 2000s. From a design perspective, the T630 actually looks pretty modern compared to a lot of the clunky large format printers out there.